director of the Acton-Boxborough United Way, and we're so thrilled to have so many people here to help us for our Day of Caring. We're going to have about 50 volunteers all together, all over the community throughout the day. So this is really a volunteer effort, and I want to acknowledge our outreach committee and two people in particular. So since we're nonprofits, we never throw anything away, and these t-shirts are from 2 years ago. So I want to thank Carla from Enterprise Bank for hosting us today and sending the team, and for sponsoring Casino Royale and just being very, very supportive of our community work. So this is for you, Carla. It's 2 years old, but it has Enterprise Bank on the back of it.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Rachel. We're very happy to be here, helping, supporting, United Way again, because at the end of the day, United Way is supporting our community. So we're all supporting our community. So we're very happy, and thank you all for coming, and thank you all for supporting your communities. So thank you.
And
let's have fun.
Before I turn it over to our fearless leader, Dan Klein, at 8:30 we're going to have a photograph of everybody in the parking lot with our banner. So please don't leave for your spots until then. So Dan is an Uber volunteer. He's on our outreach committee. He really has run this event, and much appreciation for Dan and all he's done. And here's a t-shirt from 2 years ago for Dan.
I feel like I just got recruited by the Red Sox. Maybe I'll manage.
You're fired! That's weird. So Dan's going to talk about the day and how it's all going to work. Thank you.
So first of all, thank you everybody so much. We've been planning this for a long time. And this is my second year working on this project. It was originated many, many years before I got on, so I fortunately had a very helpful template to follow. And Carla, thank you. You always provide 10 times as much food as we need.
Please eat some.
Which means
otherwise we will.
The bank's going to be eating snacks for days to come. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 8 organizations that we are helping, and these are nonprofits that also provide so much for our community. And let me list them since we've got the TV. I want everybody to know who they are. So we're helping Minuteman Senior Services, Household Goods, the Discovery Museums, the Acton Housing Authority, Mount Calvary Community Supper. That's a special one because the kids from the high school, the Youth in Philanthropy, do that every year. The Minuteman Ark and the Acton-Boxborough Family Network. And the organizations who you are all from are the Acton-Boxborough United Way Board and Outreach Committee. Acton Real Estate. Is Jackie here?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. We have Enterprise Bank, who not only gives us breakfast, but also provides people to do some of the work.
We have Cheryl Serpy here, who is our regional. She will be volunteering with us this afternoon, too.
Thank you. The High Rock Covenant Church, this is their second year, and we have a new one, the Littleton Church of the Latter-day Saints. Thank you very much for joining us. The ACACS, Acton Chinese, help me.
Civic.
Acton Chinese Civil, what is full name?
ACACS.
The Acton Chinese Civic Association.
That's it. Another new group whom we're welcoming. The OMR, Office of Michael Rosenfeld. This is their second year. I mentioned the Youth in Philanthropy. The Acton-Boxborough Regency, now under their new name. And the Acton-Boxborough Family Network. So the way we're going to run the day is that our photographer will be here at about 8:30. We'll all go out into the parking lot with our banner so we can get a nice picture of everybody and document that we've all actually been here. Then the folks who are doing the morning sessions head right out to your locations. If you need addresses or whatever, or phone numbers, let me know. The afternoon sessions start at 1 o'clock. Just go right out at 1 o'clock to those places. I'll be going around to each location in case there are questions. Also, at each location, there will be a member of our outreach committee to provide any guidance or answer any questions, and I'll tell you who they are. And if you're here, raise your hand. At the senior services will be Hannah Block. Yep. Household goods in the morning, Jeannie Mayer. Household goods in the afternoon, Mary Ann Ashton. I saw you. Yep. Discovery Museums, Pam. Where are you? I saw you. Yep. Acton Housing Authority, Barbara Skaggs. Barbara, are you here? Okay. Let's see, Youth and Philanthropy is Susan Nugent from the high school, but they're not scheduled till later in the morning. Minuteman Ark, Ebbett, I saw you come, yep. And the Acton-Boxborough Family Network, Amy Sorrell. Amy, I didn't see Amy. I'm sure she'll be there. If you have not signed your release form, they're there with the names of the organizations you're supporting. Please be sure to sign them because there will be photography, and we are very pleased to have the ActonTV network here, so they'll be filming. I'll be taking photographs of the work you do so that we can make sure the whole world knows how wonderful you folks are helping the wonderful organizations. So, let's see, is the photographer here yet? I don't see her car, so enjoy the food, eat lots, because I don't think Carla wants to take too much home with her. And thank you again very much, and thank you, Rachel, for making sure we can get to do this. Here we are at one of our locations. This is the Household Goods Organization in Acton, and one of our volunteers. Leslie, tell me what group you're from?
I'm Leslie Hogan, and I'm from Acton Real Estate, and I'm a local realtor. And to add, for our clients selling homes, this is a great resource, and I just can't tell you how many people, are happy to have the opportunity, really, to be sending their used and gently used furniture items for a good cause.
So is this the first time you've done Day of Caring?
Nope, not the first time I've done Day of Caring, and also I've volunteered here in the past as a helping people shop for their furniture when they're coming to pick it out. I've done that in the past.
Wonderful. So what do you expect to get out of today?
I think just helping a worthy organization in the town of Acton as a volunteer.
So I'm here now with Bridget Bieber, who's one of the volunteer coordinators for Household Goods. So Bridget, tell us a little bit about Day of Caring and why you like to have people come.
Oh, well, without the volunteers, we could not do what we do. I mean, the volunteers are really the lifeblood of Household Goods. It's a volunteer-run organization, and certainly United Way sending us a crew on Day of Caring is a huge help. As you can see, we have a backlog of donated linens here, and without groups to come in and help us with that, work our way through it, it would take forever. So the faster we can process these goods and get them into hands of people who really need them, the better.
So do you find that once people have come here for the Day of Caring, they end up volunteering on a regular basis at all?
Well, that's certainly a hope. I think when people come here for the first time, they're amazed at the size of the facility. They're surprised at how organized we are and how much comes in and goes out. And one thing I love about the Day of Caring is that it's usually on a Thursday, and Thursday mornings are donation days in the morning for us. And then in the afternoon, we have at least 12 families scheduled to come and get goods to furnish their homes. So the volunteers that are generous enough with their time to sign up to come both in the morning to help out for a while and then stay in the afternoon, many times the things that they're processing in the morning, they see go right back out in the afternoon to families in need. And that really sends a terrific message of the immediacy at which household goods can respond to people in need. And it really is a big statement about what we do here. We take things in and we move them right back out again to people in need at no cost to those folks. So it's really a remarkable thing, I think, that we do. And I think volunteers see that when they come for the first time, and many of them hopefully will come back.
Hello again, I'm Dan, and I'm with Molly Bloom, one of the folks from the Acton Discovery Museums, and 3 of our volunteers here. So, Molly, you're doing a lot of construction. What kind of things you having the folks do here?
Yeah, so we're going to be renovating and expanding our science museum, and so that's going on currently. And with that building being closed, that means we have the Children's Museum and Discovery Woods, which is our outdoor space, getting a lot of action this fall. So we have our volunteers here helping out with some pickup of leaves as it's fall, and they're just helping us out, kind of making everything beautiful for our visitors.
That's wonderful. Oh, Molly, how many years have you had Acton-Boxborough United Way Day of Caring volunteers here?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's been many years, so I've been working here. This is the second one that I have participated in. And we're just really grateful that you guys think of us every year and are able to help coordinate getting volunteers to help out the museum.
Pam Lynn, one of our volunteers. Pam, tell me, what do you expect to get out of today?
Well, the Discovery Museum is special to me because my kids came here, and now having retired from the school system, I have the opportunity to volunteer and be supportive.
So, David, let me ask you a question. Raking and cleaning, is it good for you?
Oh yeah, it's good. It's fun. It's a perfect day for it, and it's going to make a difference. It's going to look good.
Fantastic. So thank you very much, everybody, and I'll let you get back to work. I'm with Stephanie Parrish at the Minuteman Ark. We're at one of their residences. Stephanie, tell us a little bit about the Ark.
So Minuteman Ark is about 60 years old, turning 60 next year, and we support children and adults with developmental disabilities. We have about 800 clients based here in Concord, but throughout eastern Massachusetts. One of our programs is residential program. We have 8 group homes, including the one behind me, which is called Emerson House. And here we support 6 gentlemen that live together here, and we have 8 other group homes in the area.
So the organization that's supporting the Ark today is the Boxborough Regency Hotel. They are one of our perennial volunteer groups. I don't know how many years they've been here, but they're always enthusiastic. And you're having them do what today?
We're doing a little yard cleanup, planting some bulbs and trimming back shrubs, kind of getting ready for the winter. And I have to say, the Regency also came a couple of years ago and did wonderful planting in front of a second building that we have down the road for early intervention. So they are hard workers and nice people.
And now I'm with Ibbot Spears, who's been a member of the United Way for many years. At each location, we ensure that there's one member of the United Way Outreach Committee to answer questions and to help coordinate things. Ibbot, tell us a little bit about yourself and why you do so much for the United Way, and particularly why you're here today.
Well, thank you. Dan has been amazing organizing this day. I've probably been part of, I don't know, 8 to 10 Day of Carings for the United Way. And every time I work with a different organization, it's fun to meet the different businesses who volunteer their time for a Day of Caring like this. You always leave smiling. It's a kind of a win-win. You get to help an organization, meet business people, and do good work all throughout the day.
So it's kind of doing well by doing good.
Yeah, there you go.
Elvin Diaz is also from the Boxborough Regency, and we were talking before a little bit. What do you do at the hotel?
I just started as a bartender, overnight server, bartending, taking care of the guests in the restaurant. But yeah, I just started working 2 weeks ago. I found out that they were doing some charity event with the kids, and I can relate to some of the kids. My sisters have autism, and I was more than happy to help out as much as I could. I even told the supervisor, I think is the owner of the association, that I try helping out from where I'm from in Worcester, because it's hard to do charity events. It's hard to help out, but I was more than happy to help them out. My sisters, they've been going through a lot, and when I found out that these kids were related to them in their cases, I couldn't say no. I even told them to avoid the payment fee for today. I told them not to pay me because it was for the kids. Nothing that you should be profiting from. They need help, and they need our help from the community also. So why not?
So I think Elvin embodies what, not just this, but what the whole United Way mission is all about. People helping people, people caring about people. And for Elvin, it hits right to home, and I wish we had more people like him in the world. This would be great. Elvin, thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, have a great day.
Thank you, guys.
We're at the Mount Calvary Lutheran Church, and this is Rhett Cahill, who's coordinating the Youth in Philanthropy project in the kitchen for the community supper. Rhett, tell us a little bit about the community supper.
All right. The supper is in its 6th year now, and it is held at the Mount Calvary Community Church here in town. And our organization was started 6 years ago, really through critical support from both the Mount Calvary Lutheran Church, and started also with funds from the Acton-Boxborough United Way. Deeply grateful to both organizations. That was the inception. That's how we got launched. And we have seen our clientele, our guests grow over the years. We're now up to about 80 guests per week. And there are times during the holidays when we see that climb to 100 and 120.
So the Youth in Philanthropy has been coming here most years. You have any thoughts on that?
The teams have been amazing. The work they do. I was here 3 years ago when the team came in, and one time before that. I wasn't here the last 2 years. Different volunteers were here for that. But my personal experience is I'm thrilled to be here today because the students that come over do an incredible job, ask great questions, and it's just a win-win for everybody. We get a beautiful, clean kitchen. We get to meet and see some of our student community here in town, and it's just been great, including the team today. So thrilled that they're here, and they're hard at work.
I am with Kira Murphy with the Acton Youth in Philanthropy, which is a group from the Acton-Boxborough Regional High School that does wonderful, wonderful things. So, Kira, tell me a little bit about Youth in Philanthropy and about what you're doing here.
So today we came here with a group of 4 of us to provide assistance to clean the kitchen. And Youth in Philanthropy, we try to raise money for nonprofit organizations in the area, such as Hug Room or the Acton Food Pantry, and a lot of Boys and Girls Clubs around the area.
And I notice you guys tend to do this project every year during Day of Caring. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's fun. Today's a half day, so we get to spend 2 hours cleaning the kitchen.
You hear that, parents? Half day, 2 hours cleaning the kitchen. Remember that. So what have you done any other projects other than just the financial support of organizations?
Well, mainly we fundraise through going to the Acton transfer station and the Boxborough transfer station, and we also get money from the Bring Your Daughter dance, which is this year. It's in May. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I'll let you get back to work, Kira. Thank you very much, and we're glad to have Youth in Philanthropy here.
Thank you so much.